Hi, Linda Bauman here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. It's Friday and tips and techniques, and I am going to give you some tips on ways to use the Labels Aglow dies. These dies are found in our mini catalog, and they're a little bit different than most dies because most of them, just 3 of them, actually cut out the designs. The other give some holes or dimension to your project. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We are also going to be using the scalloped contours die. So I'm going to grab my mini stamp and cut and emboss machine, and what I'm going to do is I am going to take a piece of that designer series paper and I am going to lay my die down at a diagonal across that designer series paper, and I'm going to run it through my mini stamp and cut and emboss machine, and it's just going to give a different cut to that paper, some added interest. So I'm going to run that through, and then I want to show you these dies because they, like I said, they're different. They don't actually cut. So we're going to move. I put some painter's tape on that scallop contour die to hold it in place. And now we are going to put back in that diagonal cut, and we are going to add our snowflakes. Now we've got several of these snowflakes, and we're just going to put them on that designer series paper and cut them out. They're very tiny, but they really add some dimension to this paper. This paper has little snowflakes, and so it just adds to the paper. The paper is called Lights of Glow, I believe, designer series paper, or Lights of Glow, I think. One cool thing is right now, as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, we can buy early release product that's going to be released to the customer in November. And finally, Stampin' Up! Listened to us, and the dies and the stamp set and the designer series paper are all going to have the same name. So I won't be calling them all different names all the time. Could never remember what the die was called and what the paper was called. So soon that's going to be history. Again, early release product that demonstrators can buy right now, and you have the chance to get it also as there is a starter kit promotion where you can get $155 worth of product for only $99, and you could add that new release product to your starter kit. And the cool thing is, coming up, if you do buy that starter kit, is I will be offering a new challenge to my team where you have a chance to earn gift certificates. You want to check out about being a demonstrator underneath me so you can take part of that challenge. Now, we've cut that at a diagonal, and we have added those dots so that it will show through. I'm just going to add some adhesive. It is going to show through the gold foil underneath. So we've got that. Add some more adhesive to the other one and add it to the top of our card, like so. There again, showing that gold foil all the way through. I have taken the circle from this die. Now the smaller circle does cut, and it also gives you those little dots, so that's kind of fun. I'm going to take a piece of our evergreen ribbon, This is the open weave ribbon in the Evening Evergreen, and we're going to add that to the front of a card like so. Grab a dimensional and add the circle. Oops, a little crooked with the greeting there. Let's see if we can straighten that up. There we go. Going to add my festive pearls. Going to use the gold since we used the gold foil. Just add some of those. Going to kind of trim that ribbon off a little bit. We're going to add that to our card, add that to our card base, which is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4. Because it's the darker cardstock, we're going to add an insert. Add that like so. And then I did the same thing on the insert. I took those dies and added them to the corners of my cardstock. So then that way it's going to show through the Evening Evergreen cardstock behind. So just fun, different dies than what we are kind of used to, but it gives a nice interest to your cards. Hope you've enjoyed these tips and techniques. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.